The kid, and I'm back with another reaction video. I'm for the react to. It's OSP versus Jamahal Hill. This happened UFC last night. You find my channel first time, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share, like social media, man. Follow my Instagram, DeundreHudson_. Leave a comment down below. Let me know see you to next, man. Shout out to all the shouting ninjas out there. I also have a cash app donate channel, help the channel. Link in the description below. Hey yo, who I got winning this fight? I'm gonna go with OSP with experience. You know, his submission skills and his knockout ability. Even though OSP has been kind of fluctuating as of lately, I think his experience will outdo Jamahal. I could be wrong. My UFC predictions have been wrong as of lately, but
Hill has half an inch in height, but it is has a 1 inch reach advantage. And by the way, St. Preux did miss weight for the first time yesterday. Jamahal Hill is the -190 betting favorite. This fight clock is brought to you by Modelo. St. Preux, out of his patented southpaw stances in red, facing the fellow southpaw Jamahal Hill in black. Jamahal Hill went 5 rounds in his 4th professional fight, so he was pretty dismissive of any narrative that if he got extended in this fight, he wouldn't be competitive.
Yeah, I mean, that's early on in your career to be fighting that kind of round, so that gives you that confidence, especially in a 3-round fight. No matter what happens, I know I've got that gas tank.
Oh, right on the cup. St. Preux fights on.
Shakes it off.
Dom, you'll see a lot of stance switches out of St. Preux as well.
Yeah, and right now we're seeing Jamahal Hill circling the correct ways on the weak side, trying to get the outside of that left hand. It's a foot battle right here, southpaw versus conventional. And right now, Hill's trying to get to the outside to land that body shot in the left hand.
And OSP just always looks so relaxed when he fights. He never seems to be stressed in there. And then out of nowhere, a head kick comes up and gets the big KO.
There have been a lot of guys who made a lot of sacrifices for Jamahal Hill to get to this point. John Grigware, Justin Andrews, Chad Pomeroy, who essentially lifted every burden from Jamahal Hill dating to when he was 18 years old to help facilitate this dream.
He's just having trouble finding the range, but now, just as I say that, he clips him with a right hand.
He's touching him to the body. He's getting his range more and more. That's a smart plan by Jamahal Hill to go to the body right now.
St. Preux measured as usual, now goes back to the lefty stance. 3 minutes to go, round 1.
Nice body work there.
Very nice body shots.
And I like how Hill's not rushing this, right? He's finding that range. He's touching the body. He's looking to counter these kicks of OSP. And for OSP, I hear his corner saying they want him to set up these kicks. They don't want him blindly throwing them out there without putting something in front of it, even if it's just a feint. Get Jamahal Hill thinking something up top to then attack the legs.
Oh, body kick lands for St. Preux and a nice counter from Jamahal Hill. You didn't see much orthodox work from St. Preux in his last fight against Alonzo Metafield, and Jamahal Hill with sort of a protest there that shot maybe landed behind the head.
So it changes it up when you got a southpaw versus southpaw, and the reason why is because the space opens up a lot more because their lead legs are basically, they're facing each other, and so it makes it a little bit different for a southpaw because they're used to going against conventional fighters. So it's throwing Jamahal Hill off a little bit when you see OSP switch, and now you're seeing Jamahal switch to make it feel normal again. Southpaw versus southpaw here. Let's see how Jamahal Hill uses his striking, because now the whole look is different. See, now OSP has different looks, so it makes the whole game change.
Couple nice kicks, yeah, man.
Against southpaws aren't used to having to counter low kicks like that because the man has the same stance now. So that low kick's there. Against a conventional fighter, that low kick doesn't look the same.
Jamahal Hill continues to invest in the body, has already landed 10 times to that midsection of St. Preux.
And I believe OSP, when we interviewed him this week, did talk about that calf kick being a weapon that he was going to utilize in this fight. You see early on, he's going for it. It does damage very fast. It doesn't take long. It does not take many kicks for you to start feeling that.
And you really see Jamal get off the most when OSP goes into his regular stance. That's where he's the most tricky, it looks like. St. Preux gets off the most when he gets into the southpaw versus southpaw. So it's interesting to watch the chess game going on right now.
Well, clearly Eric Turner wants St. Preux mixing it up and operating at times out of that orthodox stance. He swears by his head coach. Does everything the guy tells him to do, essentially. Eric Turner told him to stop cutting weight early yesterday, and that's what he did.
Looking for the guillotine. Jamal's fighting hands, good job. Gets separation.
See both of these guys mixing it up well, not going upstairs all that often.
So rangy. They both use their kicks really well right now, and they're both keeping the range and being patient. So it's a kickboxing match at this range right now.
Hill is going there because he's having trouble finding the chin of OSP the way he's keeping himself at distance.
Late land for Jamahal Hill. Round 2 coming up. Live round 2 of this co-main event between 15th ranked Open St. Preux and the undefeated Jamahal Hill. Trevor Whitman, any major takeaways from either corner after round 1, sir?
Well, in Hill's corner, they were saying, take the angle, and I think that's been the key to him using his speed, because he's faster with his feet, just like that when St. Preux was backing out. He's a little bit off balance because you're turning his legs. The speed is a factor, but every time that St. Preux goes southpaw, he's timing his speed with the low kick, and he can set up the head kick off of that. But I do feel that Hill does have a little bit of speed and turns them very well, and it was good corner work.
All right, Trev, thank you, sir. St. Preux takes the center of the octagon here.
And I'm wondering if Hill is going to just start trusting his hands and be a little more aggressive with it as well, especially to get past these kicks, because Trevor's right. When OSP is in his southpaw stance, he's starting to really crush that lead leg of Hill.
Both guys appear to land hard to the body there. Hill landed on north of 60% of his attempts in round 1. Picked his spots well.
And that's what I think Hill has to do. When OSP switches back, like there, you've got to get on. You know that kick is coming. So when he's in southpaw, you've got to get aggressive with your hands. Easier said than done when you've got somebody that counters as well as OSP does.
Yeah, we're seeing Jamahal Hill's leg is hurting. That lead leg's hurting. You can see it sticking. He plants it and then moves his back foot.
Great read, Tom. You're absolutely right. There were a couple back-to-back lands there by St. Preux early in round 1.
That body shot hurts too, though. Knocked his mouthpiece right out.
Oh,
I thought it was OSP.
I did too. I did too.
Punched his own mouthpiece out. Nice kick.
Walks right into that kick.
Ooh, that one hurt. OSP's just being a master of range, as he does so well. By switching stance, it changes the range, and then now he's conventional stance, still uses similar weapons, but look how hard it is for Jamahal Hill to find his head.
Hill trying to capitalize on the slip, partially lands a knee.
We haven't seen any real takedown attempts at OSP, so he's okay with just standing, it looks like, in this whole fight.
Just stay on the outside, use his kicks. You gotta avoid that, though.
He's getting closer and closer to Jamahal Hill, because we're seeing OSP keep his head straight up. He's not really moving his head a lot.
This is what Jamahal Hill wants. He's got to stop. He's got to hold the fence. Nice right hand.
Man, St. Preux had a lot of big shots in that exchange, Paul.
That was smart of OSP to clinch him up, grab a hold of him. And for Jamahal Hill, he's got to get separation and start going to work.
Oh, OSP's looking a little hurt right now. What's helping Jamahal Hill are the combinations. One shot at a time isn't landing, but when he throws these combinations...
He's getting a little wild, though. He needs to get back to being sharp. When he was being sharp, that's when he was finding his success. This is what he needs to do right here. Pick his shots, get behind his jab as well.
Guys, I think St. Preux can win this fight if he's southpaw. Every time he goes right-handed, he's taking damage. And it's a defensive thing. He doesn't see the shots coming.
He getting pieced up.
And now a knee to the body, and now a knee up top. St. Preux trying to survive. I'm not sure the fence is his friend. Huge right hand there.
I think he's out of here right now.
He's going to get stopped. He's done.
St. Preux
gets it
finished
done
by Jamahal Hill.
And a mouthpiece goes flying.
Man, once again, I was wrong, man. He just kept on peppering him with them jabs, man, to the body. Then he eventually found the range on the head. And just finish him, man. OSP might be on his last leg as far as being a professional fighter. You know, congratulations to Jamahal Hill or the Jamal Hill. I think it's Jamal Hill. Well, let's see the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share like social media. Remember, every season, grind season, underground takeover, man. Let's get it.